Okay, now let's look at reading Excel files. Okay. Now read.table and read.csv are base R functions. Okay, they come with R. But to read Excel files, we need libraries. Okay, like in Python, we did pandas and numpy and all that. So here we have libraries, and some libraries come packaged with R and some do not. So we invoke libraries using library, okay, and then the name of the library. You don't have to give nicknames or anything like that, like in Python. So here this will be read Excel. Okay. But the problem is, okay, read Excel is not automatically installed. So if you run this, okay, I'm going to get an error. Okay, and I know that even before, because when I type read, okay, it's not prompting me with read Excel. So that means it's not there in the namespace. So if I run, it's going to tell me error in library, there is no package called read Excel. So then we have to install it. And for that, you go here, packages, right? Click packages. And then you have the list of packages that are already installed and available to you. Okay. And now go to install. Okay. And then you type the package that you want, okay, and click install. And then watch here. It will tell you after it is done. Okay, so now it's done. All right. Now you go here and run your library read Excel. Now, this time it successfully runs. Okay. Once we have run the library, then we can use it read underscore XLSX. Okay. Now you see that it tells us which library this function is coming from. Okay. All right. So now we're going to open HR Analytics. Okay, so let's look at the name here. That one. So I'm going to copy paste the name so I don't mess it up. So okay. Okay, so let's see what happens. So I have some kind of problem, right? Okay, so that's because, okay, so look at that DF if you, okay, it has all kinds of nonsense here. And the reason for that is, if you go and open okay, so let's open that. see, the first sheet is description. The data is in the second sheet. Okay. So if the data is in the first sheet, then okay, move the data there. Okay, let's see what happens. Still didn't do it. Okay. So you specify the sheet with sheet equal to data. Okay, so now it comes in. Okay. Now notice that it says here, it's what? A tibble, okay, 14,999 lines of data, 10 columns of data. Okay. Now this is a tibble, this is different from data frame. Okay. Tibble is a special type of data structure that's supposed to be more efficient. Okay. But sometimes you need the data to be a data frame for some functions to work. So if you have a tibble, it's not going to work, and so you have to convert the tibble into a data frame. Okay, so now let's say that we'll capture it in DF1, right? So if you click DF1 here, tells you what kind of information we have there. Right. So now we can do DF1, or if you want to use a different name, DF2 equal to data frame DF1. So now if you do DF2, okay, so it tells you it is a DF. Okay, DF is data frame. Tibble is a special type of data structure, similar to data frame. Okay, but some functions require data frame and not a tibble. So if that is the case, then you can convert a tibble into a data frame in this fashion. Okay, one more example. Okay, let's look at the health costs per capita. Okay, so here we have 3 rows which are not part of the data. So let's close that. Okay, let's say DF3 is read Excel. Okay, data. Where is it? Copy the name. Okay, sheet equal to data skip equal to 3. Okay. So when I pressed enter, the cursor went all the way back here, so that meant there was some trouble there. That's because I did not have a close quote. When I have the close quote and there is no syntax error, then you see the cursor comes up to here because it is the continuation of that line of code. Okay. Then I do df3. Problem. Okay. Oh. Ruber. Code. Okay, number of rows and number of columns. Okay. So n row df what 3 n call df3. Okay. So that will give you that. Reviewing data. Okay, there are 3 functions that are very helpful. Okay. So str gives you the structure. Okay. Now we can control the number of or you can make it more concise by giving vec_len equal to 1, then it will be more concise in terms of what is printed here. Okay. And head and tail, okay, it's like in Python, but here you say head df3, right? So it will give you first 6 rows, and tail df3 will give you the last 6 rows.